gets his feet back and tries to roar back to nail Pacquiao with the right hand.
Oh!
That's another knockdown.
You're not getting up, Jim.
Yep, you know what time it is, man. This is your favorite channel, man. This is CTB. This is Chin Tuck Boxing. I'm your boy Jay Slay. Say what up to him, man.
What's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in.
Most definitely. If you don't know by now, you are tuning into a show we call here Chin Check. This is where we check you guys' chin with boxing news, boxing rumors, upcoming fights, and sometimes we put some money in your pocket by giving you the odds of the fight, man. So with that being said, let's go back to your original question. Your original question was, will you be more worried if Errol Spence don't call out Terrence Crawford if he does beat Ugas? We talked about if he lost to Ugas. Let's talk about if he does beat Ugas. If he doesn't call out Terrence Crawford, and in my opinion, Terrence Crawford not in the building. Let's say Terrence Crawford not even in the building either. Would you be worried the fight still be made, or you think it's gonna be another type of speed bump in the way of it?
I would be worried, and I'll tell you why. And when I say calling out Terrence Crawford, it don't have to be disrespectful. It don't have to be calling him a bitch or let's fucking fight or whatever. I mean, just saying that's what I want next. Like you said, which I backed them on, you wanted to clean your side of the street up. You wanted all the fights on your side, and then you said you're going to take care of Terrence Crawford after you finish that. If you can beat Ugas, which is the big if, your side will be clean. You said you want nothing to do with Keith Thurman, so Keith Thurman is out the running. So once you beat him, your side is clean. So me personally, I want to see him have some energy towards Terrence Crawford and saying, hey man, you got my last belt. I want undisputed. I think you're a great champion. Let's fight later on this year. Let's get it on, man. Let's make the biggest fight in boxing. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he had to be disrespectful, but I do want to hear him say something about Terrence Crawford after this fight.
I'm a little opposite of that, man. I want to hear the shit talking. I want you to go in the ring and call him out. I want you to say, Terrence Crawford, you next. I want you to say, you chinny. I'm gonna hit you like Game Boy hit you. I'm gonna hit you like Green Machine hit you, but I'm gonna put you down and you're gonna stay down. I want all the shit talk. I want the WWE style shit talk. I want Terrence Crawford to be in the arena. I want Terrence Crawford to hop in the ring. And I want him to be face to face, how it was backstage on that I think it was Ellie Setback video. It was either Ellie or it was Fight Hype. I can't remember which, but shout out to both. I want him to be face to face like that. I want both of them to be talking shit in the face, and I want the promotion to be right there in the middle of the ring. I want to be so much shit talking that when they started All Access, first episode of All Access, I want that to be an episode by itself. You know what I mean? I want nothing but the shit talking and all that. It's going to start building this fight, man, and start getting the fans hyped. Because we've been waiting for a long time for this fight. So yeah, man, I want this shit talking. Fuck all the respectful shit. Be respectful after the fight. You know what I'm saying? Then after that, you can hug it. You can cool my y'all you want to after that. After the fight.
Now I'm gonna throw it back at you. Now if he don't call him out, what do you feel about it? What is your opinion of that? If he just said, hey, no, I don't want to call nobody out, or who I want to fight, or man, I just want to take a break and enjoy my family. I don't got much to say about my next fight. Would you be okay with that, or would you have a problem with it?
It's kind of hard to say. I would kind of have a problem with it, only because, like you said, Crawford kind of called him out. When Crawford beat Porter, he kind of said, y'all know who I've been calling out, saying the guy never came to my fights. He pretty much said his name in the after ring. I want him to have that same energy. I want him to have the same energy. If he don't have that same energy, I will be a little worried, I'm not gonna lie, only because of the history of what's been going on with this fight and the prolonging. I still don't think the fight will happen, even if he doesn't do it, just because of the pressure that's on him. So I won't be fearful that the fight wouldn't happen, but I will say I'll be more worried that it's something that can get in the way of it because of the history of the, you know what I'm saying, of the prolonging of the fight already. So I'll be a little worried, man. But if I say on a grading scale, if I had to put it on a grading scale, I would say out of 10, I will probably be like around 4, maybe 5 on the worry scale. It was not happening, but it wouldn't be nothing past that, in my opinion.
I agree with you. I also be slightly worried. I would want him to say something, because like you said, that's really your only option left at 147. So I think I understood at first him not calling out Terrence Crawford, because if you know, as far as the business side with PBC, that they saying, hey man, we're gonna fight Ugas. We want you to fight Manny. We know before Manny Pacquiao retired, we wanted to maybe try to get you that Manny Pacquiao fight. We want to try to get you the Porter fight when he had the WBC title. maybe Danny Garcia, because that'll be a well-selling fight. It would be stupid for him to go against PBC and say, yeah, I want to fight Terrence Crawford, and then you fight Danny Garcia next. Yeah, I want to fight Terrence Crawford, then you fight Sean Porter next. Yeah, I want to fight Terrence Crawford, then you were supposed to fight Manny Pacquiao. It make you look like you running. It make you look bad. So I understood him not calling his name before, but now, like I said, if he get disrespectful, I'm gonna enjoy it. Like I said, because it's only gonna add more fuel to the fire and hype the fight out. And I think Terrence Crawford is a very competitive guy. So he feeds off that, and I think Errol Spence feeds off of it. When him and Brooke got into it, you know, with Chocolate Brown, it fueled him doing the press conference. We saw a side of Errol Spence we never seen before, which I like. The same thing you said about when they was backstage for the Hooker fight. They was going back and forth. I like to see Errol Spence more outgoing like that. So for me, I think he needs to say something.
Yeah, at this point, you gotta start building the fight, man. Especially if you dominate Ugas, you got to stay on the fight right then and right there, because everybody got your eyes on you, and they itching for it. Everybody know that once you beat Ugas, we know what the announcer will come in the ring and say. He gonna say, "So what's next for you, Earl? Are you going to fight Terrence Crawford finally?" You know he's gonna ask you that question. So you need to go on there and be like, "Yes, I'm going to fight Terrence Crawford next. It'll be man down. I'm gonna buckle his chin. All that good talking shit. I want to hear all of that, and I want Terrence Crawford to walk in the ring." But, is there anything else you want to add to this topic, man? Oh, go ahead.
I had one more slight thing I'm gonna ask you a question about is: do you think Terrence Crawford would attend the fight, or you think he will not attend the fight? Being that he's not signed with PBC yet, and I understand that he don't want to market PBC and PBC fighters, not knowing if he's gonna fight with PBC. So he may say, "I'm not gonna show up to a fight and get him free publicity." Maybe that's what he's thinking. Do you think he needs to be there to put more pressure on Errol Spence and add more fuel to the fire, or do he just need to if he just want to stay home and watch the fight, that's fine?
I think he should, but he doesn't have a history of missing the fights. Like, he was at Earl's last fight. He was at the Danny Garcia fight. So I guess he thought after Danny Garcia he was gonna get the fight, but then, like you said, it didn't happen. The Manny Pacquiao fight came up. So I expect him to be here at this fight too, unless he want to play hardball and not show up. But I think after Earl showed up at his fight and then left early, I see Terrence Crawford probably doing the same. I see him probably being in the crowd to see, you know what I'm saying, if Ugas got a shot at beating him. Ugas seemed mad confident, man. So as this fight get closer and closer, and I watch more and more film, I'm starting to see things that Ugas can do to take advantage of Earl, which we'll get at later on in a week, get our breakdowns. So if you want to get in Earl head, Crawford, you better show up to the ring, man. Show up ringside and see if you can get the man head a little bit and see if you can get him make some mistakes out there in that ring. You can, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say make him lose the fight, because you still want to fight him, but at least, give him that same energy he gave you when you was fighting Porter. When he thought you was gonna lose to Porter and you were not stopping Porter, I want you to be in that same energy, in that same mind frame. But get in the ring. Don't do like Earl did and leave. I want you to get in the ring after he win. You got anything else you want to add to this topic? Or you want to answer that question?
I think we covered it all. This week is a big week for boxing, and I'm sure we'll come back probably more about Spence and Ugas. But it's another exciting week for us as boxing fans.
Most definitely. But with that being said, man, this is your boy Jay Slay. This is Chin Tuck Boxing. Say peace to him, man.
All right, everybody, remember to like, subscribe, hit the notification button, comment. Tell your brother, mother, sister, cousin, pastor, next door neighbor. Tell your enemy, tell your girlfriend, boyfriend about it. You know why? Because we love boxing and you love boxing. But most of all, God, peace and love, and we out of here.